Yali Nation, Yali Nation, Yali Nation. What an excitement to be in nature and to share some inspiring thoughts with you today. I wanted to share with you something that I myself have been struggling with. And that's, expressing my full potential. And you may think, but how can Chico himself, the one who's inspiring us, sharing videos, motivating us, training us, mentoring us, how can you, be challenged expressing your own potential? And the reality is that we all, in order to achieve our highest potential, in order to achieve our dreams, we have to have those moments of doubt. But why do they arise? They arise because we've faced challenges in the past. We've faced difficulties in the past. We've had to overcome a lot of things that are difficult. And one of them for me is living abroad. As you all know, I am originally from Guinea, and I've been living in Kenya for the past 6 years, pursuing my dream of innovation and inspiring people. And it has been a very challenging journey. Why is it so challenging? Is because I've always felt like I've had one hand and one leg tied together, and competing with people who have their 2 arms, 2 legs, and they're running. And despite that challenge, that chip on my shoulder, that's what's inspired me to always work harder, to do more, to dream bigger, to try to achieve more, because I always felt like I was being limited. But over time, I've understood that thought of being limited was actually the limitation. That thought that I used to have, that I am limited, that I have one arm tied to one leg, that was my limitation. Because I was always seeing myself as inferior. I was always seeing myself as, limited, as someone who could not achieve his fullest potential because simply I was a foreigner in a country where the locals and the foreigners, maybe those coming from the US, those coming from Europe, those coming from Asia, that they had more opportunities than I did. I even started thinking that those who had degrees, master's degrees, those who had gone to great universities, those who were part of some alumni networks, that they had more chances than I did to raise capital, to build an investment fund, to be able to achieve their goals. But in reality, that's not true. We all have a different path. We're all going in a different direction. All those guys and those ladies, they have their assets just as they have their liabilities. Just like me, I have a lot of assets and I have a lot of liabilities. Coming from Guinea is an asset because I'm the only one here doing what I'm doing, or probably in Africa doing what I'm doing. One of the few. Having that experience of, going from a farm, building a tourism retreat, getting into entrepreneurship, going into the Yali program, that's my asset. Those are unique things about me that no one else has. And every time that I am focused on the things that I don't have and the challenges that I face, I lose sight of my strengths. I lose sight of the things that are great. And so I want to remind you today that you should believe in yourself and believe in what is yours, what you already have. The assets, the opportunities, your background, your pedigree, your education, even if it's limited, even if you're like me, you've dropped out of school multiple times, that's your asset. Those are the unique experiences that mold you and make you who you are. And so today, I want to share with you this pain that I've been having, which I've now transformed into a motivation, is that we need to look at everything that we're struggling with, everything that, pulls us down, and transform them into strengths. And realize that those things that we're going through, there are very few other people who can go through them and actually be able to excel. If I've been able to do everything I've been doing, thinking that I have one hand tied to one leg, what will I do once those chains are broken? What will I be able to accomplish, right? What are the goals and aspirations that I can be able to achieve if I actually believe that it is possible? And so I want to thank you for, being with me on this journey, and I want to inspire you to also believe in your full potential. Yali Nation, Yali Nation, Yali Nation, I wish you a wonderful week ahead, and we'll talk soon.